Here's a brand new feature on the EdenPURE, and I love this. And most ladies really like to keep their skin nice. Okay, so this is almost like a therapeutic skin condition, because what happens in the wintertime, again, is everything gets dry. And being the healthy home professor, okay, one of the things that's really near and dear to my heart, the EPA says that indoor air pollution is America's #1 environmental health problem. Did you know that? Allergies, asthma, all this stuff is conditions from indoor air pollution. We seal up our homes and we have sick homes. Now, why is heat and the type of heat you use so important for this? Here's the reason why. Combustion heat dries everything out, and it actually causes the dust, the pollution, everything in your carpets, your drapes, your clothes that you bring in to go airborne. It's like static electricity. Keeps it in the air. And you're breathing it. It's allergy triggers. Do you have any of those?
I have asthma and allergies to some random different stuff.
Now, here, first off, the EdenPURE is using a non-combustion heat. So we're not creating that dry conditions. Secondly, with EdenPURE, if you do have a dry condition, now this actually has a pull-out humidifier. You take this out, unscrew the cap, pour distilled water in there. You know why distilled water?
Why is that?
2 main reasons. Number one, you have a filter in here, okay? And if you're using water that's not distilled, you have TDS, which is total dissolved solids. Now, that's actually like minerals and composites, and it'll plug your filter up better. You can use it. It's not going to hurt anything. You'll just have to replace your $1.25 filter a little bit quicker. Ain't no big deal. Okay. However, you want to use distilled water because distilled water is very acidic. Acidic water, you should actually wash your face with distilled water because it's an astringent and it draws impurities out of your skin. Did you know that? I'm not going to charge you for that. Okay? Will you use distilled water?
Oh, yeah.
Absolutely. This is absolutely wonderful. But now when you put distilled water in here, fill it up, put it in here, and push your little, and let me turn that off here. One of the things you do want to do is when you take it in and out, you want to make sure this is off. The reason is you have a little magnetic operation in here that puts the humidity into the air, okay? And if you leave that on and you take it in and out, it can make a little noise until it adjusts. There's little magnets in there.
Okay.
So you don't want that noise,
Okay.
okay? So make sure that's turned off.
So how long does the filter last on it?
The filter will last depending on what type of water you're going to use.
Okay.
If you use distilled water, just buy a big 5-gallon of it. They'll last you the whole winter. So it's going to be very inexpensive to use.
Okay.
Really recommend it. Now here's how it works. And by the way, to put this back on, you have 2 little niches, 2 little notches right here on the side. And you just line them up. See there? And then you just push in. Click, click. Now, this is made out of a material called polypropylene. It's like a crash helmet or a football helmet. The interior of this unit is galvanized steel. So, I mean, this is not a toy. This is not like one of those little $49 heaters that you see at a discount store. This is a portable zone furnace. It's actually on wheels. It's designed to last for years and years, 10 to 15 years, okay, with virtually no maintenance.
Wow.
Okay?
How long is the bulb life on it?
Well, let me finish this and I'll go over the warranties last.
Okay.
I'm trying to give you a good little sales pitch and keep you on track here. Okay? Do you like what it does so far? Does that make sense?
Yes.
Okay, now, when I turn on the humidifier, you're going to love this. Because what happens when the humidifier, and it does everything automatically, all you got to do is touch the button. Try and do that yourself. Ta-da! Not hard, right? Touch it again. Turn on. And now what's happening is approximately every 2 minutes, that little bit of vapor goes right into the path of the infrared heat. Now remember what infrared heat does? It penetrates objects. Do you know what object is in the air that you cannot see?
Dust.
Humidity. Okay? So, and the reason this heat spreads so evenly, and when they took that thermo imaging picture that I showed you, okay, how it spreads evenly, ceiling to floor, and the other heater thermo imaging picture just shows the heat going straight up. Okay, you can actually see that on our website too. That's an actual test that was done. And when you visually see this, you cannot deny it. I mean, this is the way it works, and it's a reality. Okay, now what happens, infrared heat, when that little moisture comes out, instantly that infrared heat is absorbed into the moisture and actually turbocharges your heat spread because it spreads through humidity. It's like a domino effect, just goes right through your humidity. Is that cool?
Yeah.
Okay, so now you have, because infrared heat is penetrating, what's it going to do with that moisture? Penetrate deeply into your skin. And it's distilled water, so it's an astringent. That's exactly what it does. Isn't that cool? Mm-hmm. So it turbocharges your heat, puts humidity back in. Also, it adds a little moisture in there. And you know what a little moisture does to all the pollutant in there? Just like a little rainstorm or mist in the morning. It just takes a pollution and drops it right out of there.
Oh, wow.
Is that beautiful?
Yeah.
Okay? So you've got all kinds of wonderful, I call this my health machine. It's actually a 5-in-1 machine. Now, you ready to see what I think is the best part?
Okay.
Okay. How you like it so far?
I love it.
Isn't that nice?
Yeah.
Okay, and the cool thing is, it's really easy to use. I'm going to spin this around, and I'd like you to look on the back here. Now, you see on the back that blue glow?
Yeah.
Okay, that's called UVC, high efficiency air purification. By the way, my cord's kind of stuck down there. There we go. Let me turn it on here so we can turn it around. I don't know if the camera guy can catch that little blue glow or not, but let me go ahead and turn that, pull that off. See the blue glow?
Yeah.
Okay, that's just like over the North Pole. Now UVC is not just UV, ultraviolet. UVC is what they use in surgical rooms to disinfect surgical material. They'll use UVC in air ducts. That's your highest and most expensive air purification you can put in the home, costing thousands of dollars in some cases. If you purchase just a high efficiency UVC air purification system by itself, it's in many cases over $500 just for the air purifier. And this is just a component built right in to your EdenPURE signature health machine, I like to call it.
Does
Okay?
this get hot?
No, you can see how cool it is?
Wow.
Isn't that incredible?
Wow.
And on the inside of that UVC, it's actually coated with what's called TiO2. It's titanium dioxide, it's a big word, but the combination of UVC and TiO2 is what produces this super cleansing hydroxyl radical, which kills and ruptures the membrane of bacteria, germs, viruses, those things that spread sicknesses in and around your home. So your home is being cleansed.
So it's actually clean the air? that
Yes,
taking
it's
through?
actually cleansing and purifying the air, not filtering. Here's your filter. This is an electrostatic filter. This is a very high quality electrostatic filter that actually takes the particulate that comes in and electronically makes a tiny particulate bigger, so it captures it here without going into the interior of the machine.
Wow.
And then all you do is take your vacuum cleaner and vacuum that off, so you don't have to buy filters.
Okay.
This is a lifetime filter.
Nice.